Hi Scorpio, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. This is for July 8th through July 14th, 2019. And I have Lucky Buddha and Lucky Money Tree out to wish and intend blessings for everybody this week. Also, Scorpio, this is the first week of Mercury retrograde, so I'm going to pull a card for your overall energy for the week, as well as a card for energy of return during this Mercury retrograde over the next 3 weeks. Okay, so Scorpio, let's see what's coming out for you guys. Okay, so overall energy for the week, we have the lilies. Nice. Scorpio, this could mean a couple different things. To me, this is more of a spiritual energy for you guys this week, being very in tune with yourself, with everybody around you. It's like harmony, flow, peace, love, joy, connection, empathy, understanding. That is your overall energy for the week. Scorpio, very nice. So we will get more into that in a second, but let's see. Okay, what's returning to you during this Mercury retrograde is the woman. And now the woman in this, there's two women cards in this deck, and this woman is the woman of purity, of truth, of light, of honesty. Okay, so Scorpio, I really feel that you are being reconnected with somebody from your past, okay? It doesn't have to be a female. It could be a male, but the energy coming through is somebody who is very honest, true, pure, genuine, all right? That's coming back into your reality through this Mercury retrograde. So let's pull a couple of tarot dice about this and see what is coming out. Oh, and look at that. Card 29 and 30. So Scorpio, you know, because the transition of numbers is, 29, 30, this is weekly and this is Mercury retrograde, I feel this is very intertwined. So even though I'm only looking at your weekly energy, I feel like your weekly energy is also pulling out all the way through Mercury retrograde, and there's a purification happening in your relationships, and a strengthening and a solidifying of existing relationships, some relationships returning to you. But Scorpio, it's all very heart and soul. It's pure energy, okay? There's no negativity, nastiness, treachery. It's not like that. This is deep healing, okay? Or really strengthening of bonds. Okay. So we have the Seven of Pentacles with the Moon, and this is for the Mercury retrograde energy. So Scorpio, there's some things you've been emotional about, feeling deep within about this connection and just your connections in general. And this is where you're kind of feeling like you're spinning your wheels, losing hope, just feeling out of sorts, out of place. Well, now with this Mercury retrograde energy, Scorpio, this is reconnection, okay? This is recognition. It's somebody that maybe moved away a while back. They might be actually moving back to your state or your country, if they moved far away. Also, some of you, while you're on vacation, if you're planning to be out and about over these next 3 weeks of Mercury retrograde, whether, you're in another state or another country, or just, out and about enjoying life over these next 3 weeks, you may just like run into somebody, reconnect with somebody. You guys will just see each other, and, the past is the past. Whatever is happening here is very pure energy, okay? Next out. And you know what else? Also, Scorpio, some of you that only have been talking to somebody in another state, another country, maybe you've never met them in person, this, Mercury retrograde is bringing forth that energy where you guys like finally are meeting each other, okay? Because now we have the King of Cups with the Star. So this is happiness, this is wishes, this is healing, this is pure energy, Scorpio. And then what's happening here, the Nine of Swords with worry, the Wheel of Fortune, it's like it's time for the worry, the concern, the heavy emotions, the hopelessness to dissipate out of your experience, because things are getting good. Like the connections coming back into your reality are like it's positive, Scorpio, or current connections in your reality are really going to go like deeper to the next level, and it brings about a lot of happiness and healing inside of you and gets rid of the worry. It's time for that, okay? So positive return. And also, Scorpio, the person that you're reconnecting with could be a water sign, just because we have the King of Cups and the Moon there. So Cancer, Pisces, or potentially a fellow Scorpio. So that is your Mercury retrograde energy. Now let's look at your weekly energy, specifically attached to these lilies. All right, so we have the ship. There is that movement, travel, going on vacation, getting out and about, a shift, something positive coming in with the ship right there. Next out, oh my goodness, you got the lilies again, Scorpio. I love it. Man, those of you that are like going to be on vacation or planning a vacation, that is just so going to recharge your batteries. Oh my goodness. Now we have the crossroads. And lastly, we have the bear. Okay, so Scorpio, this week, there is definitely healing coming in to relationship. And some of you, this could be like with your mother, a maternal figure, or if you're a mother, this could have to do with your kids, like a lot of healing going on between you and your children. I just see like mother and child connection really strong. Could also be father. But there's a lot of feminine energy coming through this reading. And Scorpio, if you're kind of on the fence about, you know, getting out and about, like you want to be a recluse, don't. Get out and about. If there's like a vacation travel that comes your way, do it, because it brings like a lot of healing and restoration to you and your energy. Also, those of you that might be like planning a family vacation or going on a family vacation over the next 3 weeks, it really brings the family unit tighter, closer together, and healing from like past, you know, trauma, baggage, anything like that. It's like a full restoration to Scorpio's energy, and you're moving into this period of like purity and harmony, very spiritual, Scorpio. And anything like where you've been in indecision, you're finally overcoming that. You're going to make the choice. And that might be, I really feel, to let go of a lot of heavy energy of the past and heal certain relationships, and also reconnect with other relationships. So let's pull some more dice. And look at, I was about to be like, oh, here's card 30, but duh, you know, they're the same cards, just different decks and style. Okay. So we have the Five of Pentacles coming out under the ship. We have the Page of Swords under the lilies. We have the Magician. There's the magic under the crossroads. And lastly, we have the Ten of Swords under the bear. So listen, Scorpio, this is healing, okay? Five of Pentacles and Ten of Swords is hard, heavy energy. It's time for this weight to get lifted off of you. And, you know, with the Magician showing up in the midst of all of this, there's a little magic in your week, okay? Expect some unexpected twists and turns, but it's for the positive, Scorpio. It's leading you to happiness. It's leading you to harmony and like a good period of prosperity and flow, and connections being very real, sincere, and true, and restoration to certain connections, especially like with your parents or with your children. I do see that family healing going on after a long time of hurt and burden and heartache, okay? Healing coming into that area of your life. Also, again, don't be a recluse this week. Take up all invitations. Get out and about, because I do feel that you are going to reconnect with somebody from your past. And again, Scorpio, it's a very positive thing. The connection is heart and soul, whether it's friend, family member, romance. It's just all about healing and reconnection for Scorpio this week, as well as through all of Mercury retrograde. So Scorpio, let's pull some final cards here. Okay, look at that. Returning friends, okay? So yeah, Scorpio, big emphasis of somebody coming back into your life. And now with charade, listen, to me, this is the energy of the past, okay, what that Ten of Swords is about. And whoever you're reconnecting with, like, that's water under the bridge. It's not the same anymore for them or for you, okay? You both have really changed, and coming together is spiritual now. Reconnections coming into your life over this retrograde, Scorpio, are very spiritual, like divine intervention and overcoming some heavy disagreements, misunderstandings, fights, fallings out. Some of you, you could have just lost touch, you know, but it's the restoration of that which brings you a lot of happiness. So Scorpio, this week it looks like people will be returning, or you're running into people, and that kind of follows you all throughout this Mercury retrograde, as well as a really strong strengthening of your current ties. All right, so those are your messages, Scorpio. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.